Second one, Nancy Opel told me, and I acted this out online, but it's such a classic, amazing story. So Nancy Opel, you know the great Nancy Opel, the politicians from here in town. So she was like 21 when she got Evita. She was Pat of the Pone's understudy, not the standby, but the understudy. So it took her like a year to go on. And Nancy said she finally went on. It was a Saturday matinee after a year, rehearsing nonstop. Saturday matinee went fantastically. That night is one of those random things. She said after a year of rehearsal, no one thought to warn her, ooh, by the way, there's a giant cable in the middle of the stage, make sure you step over it. Because in those days, the mic wires were cabled together. So after a year, no one said, ooh, by the way, watch out. So that night, she was in her white dress after Don't Cry For Me, Argentina, tripped over the cable, fell on her back, but she's in the crazy white dress, so she's like, she can't get up. So she's like, wait, what's happening? And then Manny Patinkin at that moment, you know, he's like, high flying adore. She's literally crazy roach on her back, because it's a hoop skirt. So then, now by the way, you know the depressing story of Evita, like, you know, she's the president's wife, then she dies of uterine cancer, downer. Anyway, spoiler alert. But the point is, so she's on her back, and then finally she hauls herself up, and then Nancy said because she went to Juilliard, she had to justify it. So when she finally got up in front of the audience, she was like, my uterus. No one bought it. Anywho, so my co-host on SiriusXM is the brilliant Christine Pedi, and she's been here so many times, and she's just like this master of voices. So we were always laughing whenever we record our show. She would sing me different parts of Evita as different Broadway stars. So for the 40th anniversary, I was like, we have to create that for this audience. So if you don't know, by the way, she's from Musical and Forbidden Broadway, and she was Mama Morton in Chicago. But she's got her own show coming up. I just want to give the dates because it's so great. It's at Feinstein's 54 Below on December 20th and 29th, and it's called Snow Business. But here to show what Evita will be like with some brilliant Broadway stars is the amazing Christine Pedi. Let's see the curtain. Now, what if some other divas had starred in Evita? What would it sound like? The show begins at Evita's funeral, and a young 96-year-old Angela Lansbury steps forward.
Don't cry for me, Argentina, for I am ordinary, unimportant, and undeserving of such attention. Unless we all are, I think we all are.
And here's a lonely goat herd.
Ride on my train, oh my people, and when it's your turn to die, you'll remember they fired those cannons, sang lamentations, not just for Eva, for everybody. So share my glory, children, so share my coffin.
Evita begins when she's very young, dating a singer named Magaldi. She's just a simple nanny from Queens.
To think that a man as famous as you are could love a poor little nothing like me, Mr. Magaldi.
Magaldi mentions the middle class, and Bernadette Peters is pissed.
Screw the middle classes, I will never accept them, and they will never deny me anything again. My father's other family, they were middle class, and we were kept out of sight, hidden from view at his funeral.
Magaldi says Buenos Aires is bad, but she loves it. She's Evita with a Z.
Bad is good for me. I'm bored, so clean and so ignored. I've always been predictable, respectable. Birds fly out of here, so why the hell can't I? I only want variety, notoriety. I wanna be a part of B.A. Buenos Aires, Big Apple. Wait a minute, Seth, Big Apple. That's New York. Hit it. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I wanna be a part of B.A. Buenos Aires, Big Apple.
She marries Perón, and Oprah addresses the nation.
Perón has resigned from the army, and this we avow. The descamisados are those he is fighting for now. He supports you, for he loves you, understands you, is one of you. If not, how could he love me?
The First Lady speaks on the balcony of the Casa Rosada. Miss Dolly Gallagher Perón.
I am only a simple woman. I was once as you are now. I have taken these diamonds from the oligarchs for you, for all of you, descamisados.
Evita's high-flying adored. You might say she's over the rainbow.
High flying adored. I've been called names, but they're the strangest. My story's quite usual. Local girl makes good ways. Famous man. I was slapped in the right place at the perfect time. Filled a gap. I was lucky. But one thing I'll say for me, no one else can fill it like I can.
Evita tours Europe, but she's disrespected.
Can we talk? He called me a whore. He actually called me a whore when everyone knows I'm really a tramp. It is just...
The King of England accepts an invitation, but she wants to stay on Golden Pond.
Who the hell does the King of England think he is? Tea in some tin pot castle, what kind of invitation is that? Argentina's First Lady deserves Buckingham Palace, that old poop.
The upper class doesn't like her, but this Catwoman doesn't care.
The actress hasn't learned the lines you'd like to hear. She won't join your clubs. She won't dance at your balls. She won't help the hungry once a month at your tombolas. She'll simply take control as you disappear.
Evita dies, but comes out for a curtain call. The First Lady of Musical Theater, Ethel Merman!
Stand back, Buenos Aires, because you wanna know what you're gonna get in me. Just a little touch of, just a little touch of, just a little touch of star quality. High flying, adored, swell.
Brava! Christine Pedi!
Ladies and gentlemen, Seth Rudetsky and Christine Pedi.